This episode has been brought to you by JustNForm.com. If you're tired of being censored, tired of having your data stolen and sold, go to JustNForm.com, a social media site where all voices are welcome.
Oi, bom dia. O meu nome é Niko e agora você está assistindo a minha casa, a sua casa. What's up, people? As you can see, I am very much so in the World Cup type of mood, which is why you see me in my Brazilian jersey today. And that is also because America sucks at soccer apparently, and we can't even get out of the damn qualifying rounds to play in the World Cup. But yeah, we're going to make everybody come here in 2026 or 2024. No, 2026. No, 2024. Yeah, and I'll be there. I'm definitely going to go because I love soccer. I love seeing people come together. So, but yeah, I am a big fan of Brazil. Big fan of Ronaldinho in the past, Ronaldo. Obviously, Neymar Jr. is dope. And so I hope that if you are watching the World Cup, think about me. I'm rooting for Brazil. Let me know who you're rooting for in the comments. And I'm going to tell you that they're not going to win because Brazil is. But other than that, obviously, y'all know we got some pretty big news today. The Dems tried to end world peace. So that was one thing. They're trying to introduce legislation to kill the North Korea deal. So there's that. But it was something else that came out today. As you all know, the OIG report was released, 500 pages. Good God, I am not looking forward to combing through that, but we did get some very, very valuable information. And the primary takeaway, well, there's a couple takeaways, and I'm going to break them down in a litany of videos, but the primary takeaway is that even the Inspector General found that Obama and the people who worked for him should not have been involved at all in discussing the email scandal, as in when Obama came out and tried to publicly exonerate Hillary Clinton, that was wrong. They even said that the moment that Bill Clinton met with Loretta Lynch, she should have recused herself from being able to make that decision. But it even goes on further to say that Obama and Loretta Lynch both were implicated in the Clinton email scandal, and therefore should not have the people that they appointed to be in charge of it should not have even been a part of the Clinton email scandal. I think that we all kind of figured that out. We've been saying that for quite some time, right? You know the whole argument, right? The whole argument that's always upheld by the neoliberal leftists. Well, one, butter emails. Well, actually, it turns out butter emails were actually a big ass deal. So there's that. But also, they like to say, well, it took, they had all these things going on with Hillary Clinton, with the Benghazi case and then the email scandal, and they couldn't get one indictment. And it really displays how much they know about how the government works, so whose job is what. Because if you knew who was in charge of indicting Hillary, indicting Hillary or Obama or really anybody connected to that situation, even Comey really at that point, they were all working for Obama. They were never going to indict Hillary Clinton on Benghazi. You are aware of this. That's why James Comey did what he did. When he came out and made that public recommendation that she should not have been charged, the OIG, Michael Horowitz, said, hey, he overstepped his boundaries and he was wrong for doing so. Oh, but it gets even better. Two of the top investigators. Well, we already know what happened to Andrew McCabe, right? We already know what happened to Andrew McCabe. So trying to pretend like the FBI was not biased in the Hillary Clinton investigation is laughable. And he reiterates that, by the way, in that report. But he even goes on to say that Peter Strzok and Lisa Page and even several other FBI agents were absolutely acting with political bias, or at the very bare minimum, there was strong political consideration. They were biased. Do you understand what they were biased on two accounts? They were biased in the way that they handled the Clinton email scandal, and they were also biased in the way that they were dealing with the Donald Trump Russia probe. He said that there was a willingness. He said it was a disturbing willingness to act officially on Donald Trump. And I will even dig even deeper than that. And I'll say not only was there a disturbing willingness, but it's insane to me how there is this absolute willingness to pursue a case on a man where there was no evidence. However, there was a slow pace to deal with the Hillary Clinton email scandal. It was like watching a snail with a rock on its back in quicksand, trying to figure out what was going to happen with the Hillary Clinton email scandal. And yet they showed so much urgency with Donald Trump. Isn't that insane? And not only that, but James Comey came out pretty regularly and singled out Donald Trump as a threat, whereas, and you know, we're going to pursue it and be objective, and we're going to try to get him out. I mean, he attacked Trump. You shouldn't be doing that as an investigator, as an objective investigator. You should not be doing that. And then he says by the way, this is really hilarious. He says in a conversation, these investigators have no interest in politics. And then Lisa Page gets caught, obviously, with Peter Strzok, her secret lover, saying, "We still live in the United States and I'm entitled to my First Amendment rights." Because that was in reference to the Inspector General asking her, why are you showing clear political bias, discussing a situation about your job that's going to affect the entire country. So the moral of the story is, if you want to get it down to the nitty gritty, we were right. Don't like to pat ourselves on the back, but yeah. But we're Russian bots for saying, hey, are you sure you're handling this case correctly? This is not normal. The only thing probably somewhat good that came out for Hillary Clinton was that they did maintain that she didn't intend to send off classified emails. But the reason why the Inspector General's report says that James Comey overstepped his boundary is because it doesn't matter if she intended to. That you get what I'm saying? That, like, you ever heard the phrase, ignorance of the law is not an excuse to break it? Because I know a lot of my brothers and sisters in arms, one of them right now suing the government, that found out the hard way when they would send something that was kind of partially classified in the midst of an email, or just include something that was classified accidentally in an email thread, and would do time, people. Think about that. So even the Inspector General agrees with us. James Comey had no authority to do that. But he also said that Loretta Lynn shouldn't have been the one to make that decision either. So essentially what we are saying, and what the conclusion, in my opinion, and what the conclusion is, the consensus of that conclusion seems to be, is that there was, whether directly or indirectly, internal collusion, and there should have been, like I've said over and over and over again, mass recusals due to conflict of interest. I don't want to see any redactions. I want to see names. So, let me know what you all think about this Office of Inspector General report. We obviously will have much more coming along the way. Definitely. Believe that. We're not even done with this topic, but I'm not about to put it all in one video. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. Hey, people. Always remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.